Okay, we got 3 hours and 59 minutes before we go into 2026. How y'all doing? Tallboy here. Oh my God, it is 8 o'clock. Can you believe it? Oh my God, it is the end of the year. We got the end of the year stream, and you see the countdown before it goes to midnight. So without further ado, you see I got my partner here, Revis. He's live. What's going on, player?
Yeah, what's going on? Glad to be here.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. We're going to kick back with the family, hang out with them, and hopefully they will share the show with a couple of people. Trying to do a vertical stream, so if you're in the stream, watching on your phone on the reels, so I think that's what they call it. You'll see a vertical feed, but then we also got the regular feed. So hey, we just gonna hang out. So you see a little changes, just a few. And let me tell you what's on tap tonight. So Revis doesn't even know what we're talking about because he's live on the camera. So gotta get Revis another device, but that's all good. Let's tell you what's on tap, and then we're gonna start the show. Top articles of 2025. We're gonna highlight some of our favorite articles that we ran across. What is it? The People's Choice articles, if they call it. Vote for your favorite products. So we had a couple products that came on the show, and we're gonna highlight them, and we're gonna let you vote for them. Also, who was the best guest host? We'll talk about the new year and our predictions and what we want. And then after that, that's pretty much all we're really going to be doing. And then we're going to be testing out Revis's knowledge when it comes to the words of the year. We got 13 words that we found. So neither here nor there. We're about to go ahead and start this show. Y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get this thing going. Y'all ready? Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's another edition of the Lab Tech Show. We're here. It's the end of the year stream, and my name is Tallboy. You just saw Revis on the other side. We got 3 hours and 56 minutes. You see the countdown going before we go into 2026. It's the end of the year stream, and we're just here to, just highlight some of the great tech news that we had a conversation about throughout the year. Shout out to, Tech Troublemakers here. Awesome Fun Things is here. Hit the Spot 1006 is here. So thank y'all. Oh, and Jaden is here. So thank y'all so much for pulling up. And yeah, let's make sure we got all of that right. We don't want no mishaps. So there's a lot of moving parts going on today. So thank you. Please be a little patient with us because we're trying to do some things, and I'm not trying to overdo it, but I want to make sure that we highlight some good people and make sure that we highlight some good stuff. What they say, not that one. They say we're headed to, nope. Hey, Lab Tech family, I won't be in the chat tonight, but I'll be here, says Revis. Okay, Happy New Year, says Awesome Fun Things. Tech Troublemaker says Happy New Year, and everybody else is saying what's up. So hello, fam, says hit the spot 1006. So welcome. Jaden says hello. So thank y'all so much for pulling up on us. That's what we meant to do. While we're doing some things, I'm going to see if I can get that Lab Tech Show thing going live on that other platform, Revis, that we have been trying to test out. Should have had it set up, but it is what it is. Where are you at? I just saw you. There you go. How you doing, Revis? You doing all right?
I'm doing all right. I'm making it. A little slow, a little tired, but hey, it's 2020. Well, 2025, soon to be 2026.
Yeah. Any highlights for the year for you that you would like to say that you had, or?
I'm just here. That's a highlight in itself. Hey, I'm a little slow and everything else, but I'm here, and that's a highlight in itself for the year.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna let you just go ahead and do what you do. Let's see, what do we have here? I want to go ahead and put this in the chat. You see the comments going right now. So if you're watching on your phone or your a tablet or computer, what is the best part of New Year's Eve? You can only pick one of these, okay? What is, uh-oh, did I do it wrong? What is the best part of New Year's Eve? Yeah, I did it wrong. Let's get this right. Oh, there we go. What's the best part of New Year? It's in the stream, but I want you to tell me what's the best part of New Year's Eve. Let me know in the comments. One, prepping for the festivities. Two, watching the New Year's Eve show on TV. Three, hanging out with family. Four, sleeping. Five, getting my drink on. Six, the countdown. Seven, reflecting on the year. Or eight, eating foods I enjoy. All right, so let us know in the comments what is the best part of New Year's Eve. Not New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll like to see if we can get you highlighted, as they call it, right? Let's see, what else do we have here? We got a couple things moving here. Some things are freezing up, but we got it. Revis, where are you? Well, I know TBJ normally asks you, but where are you at these days, man?
I am in Altoona, Iowa. I am at Prairie Meadows Casino, and I am sitting in the hotel right now. And soon as we get off this stream, I'll be doing number 5. I'll be getting my drink on. One of the best parts of New Year's Eve.
He said, "I'm be getting my drink on." I'm not mad at it, player. I'm not mad at it. All right, let's see. What do we have going on here? This thing is frozen up. There we go. There you go. Now, what's Revis's number? Let me go ahead, because we're gonna go ahead and get it right into this show. I need to figure out what Revis's number is. 44 is your number, Revis. So if I say I'm looking for it, just 44 is your number for you and I,
Okay.
as they call it. All right, there you go. 44. That's the magnet. That's the magical number. So, let's see. What do we got here? We got TBJ. Talk to us, man. What you got going on, player?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? TBJ in the building. What's up? We are here. Look, this is how you can participate. We welcome everyone to the Lab Tech Show. It is a few more hours before we go into 2026. Can you believe that? This is how you can participate, y'all. You can watch on your phone. You're probably doing right now. Your TV, open up that big screen as they call it, or you might be in front of your computer. Come on, rock with us. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, we want you to comment because this is a live show and we want you to hang out with us in real time. Well, now, we want you to keep it 100 with us because we don't want that fake stuff. Now, Tallboy bring the juice. Revis bring the fire. And I just keep it 1,000 with you. So, it all balances out itself out to 100, okay? We're all about authenticity and transparency, so come on. This tech is here, so what you gonna do about it? Tall boy, come on, let's just go jump right into this. Share the show with a few people, guys. It's the end of the year. They probably laying at the house, just chilling or getting ready for their party. Tall boy, jump in the first article, okay? Come on, bye-bye, y'all. I'll see y'all a little bit later.
All right, look, we're gonna jump right into this. I asked some people that are connected to the Lab Tech Show, that are some faithful followers, to participate in a poll. And there's really no one particular article that really just stood out, but we're just gonna highlight some of our top articles that we ran across in 2025. So back in August, we talked about an article called Tennis Shoes and Trackers. So Skechers, if you're not familiar, they dropped a new sneaker for kids called Find My Skechers, and basically there was a compartment that was in the bottom of the shoe that the kids could not feel it. They did not know, but you could pull out your phone and you can track your kids, and you basically use the Apple Find My, and it was a smart move to just keep your kids safe, and they don't even know that they're being tracked. And if something ever happens to them, you don't have to worry about, are they going to snatch the kids' shoes? No one's not thinking about anything like that, right? So they said the shoes cost about $52 to $58 a pop. So I don't know if that's expensive or not. But for little kids, this might be something that you can say less worry, not a big deal, and kind of go from there. And then outside of that, that was just pretty much it. The kids are not gonna go inside of the sole, on the bottom of the sole, and get it. So get the tracker. So you just only have to charge it like maybe once every 8 months or something like that, maybe a little bit longer. There was another company out called Anchor. They had did something like this, but it was a Kickstarter project, and they had a built-in GPS tracker. And there was another product called Lecopods and Budiu. So Budiu. They had different types of trackers as well. But Skechers is the popular shoe brand that most kids are familiar with, and they came out with their version. Well, let's see. That's pretty much it. Revis, what were your thoughts on that when you saw that? When we discussed it?
I thought it was very innovating. I thought it was good if we had the same thing for seniors, because you can put those in there, and those ones with dementia or Alzheimer's, you can find out, they won't get lost. I thought it was a pretty good invention.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just if you know a parent, maybe you can find them some Skechers and and just say, hey, mom, dad, I thought about you, and I think you should rock these shoes. Now, whether or not they wear them or not, if they're comfortable or not, we don't know. So, but if you're interested, go look into Skechers and kind of go with it, go with the flow, as they call it, right?
Right, and I'll tell my ex-wife, this is what you should have bought me. Instead of listening to people say, yeah, you say you in one place, you might be somewhere else. You a truck driver. You could always say you one place. You know what? You should have bought me some Skechers then. That's what I wear now anyway.
Oh my God. That's funny. Shout out to Laura. She says, Happy New Year. And Mama D says, hey. And it's RG. Oh yeah, my man RG. What's going on, man? How you doing? Ray Wright is here. How you doing? James Hicks is here. What's going on? Peace, brother. I see you. I was on James Hicks's show last night. His end of the year stream. So shout out to him. Stuart Video says Happy New Year. So yeah. Hopefully, maybe you get your significant other. Stuart, get Laura some Skechers, and that way when she's running, you know where she's at all times. And James, you can get your wife a pair of Skechers and say, hey, babe, I thought this would look sexy on you. Find a pair in pink. So Tech Troublemaker says, I need those shoes so I can find myself. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not judging you, man. I'm not judging you. All right. So, that's pretty much it. We're going to switch it up because we got about 6 articles to talk about. We want to talk about our tech product of the year. We want to talk about our best guest host. And we also got this word of the day thing. And this is not your normal word of the day. We're going to do a spin wheel. We'll pick a couple of words. But there's 52 weeks in a year. I found a handful of words that I thought that really stood out in 2026. And I'm going to let y'all just do what y'all do. So I'm going to let figure out where TBJ is and let him break down all this stuff, as they call it. And then we're going to go from there. All right, let's see. Where are you at, TBJ? You all over the place, brother. You all over the place. TBJ, I don't see you. There we go.
All right, y'all. We got more articles of 2025. Tallboy got some bangers. Technology was really moving. We gonna talk about it, okay? We really gonna talk about it, and then you get a chance to see how technology is really developing in 2025, and you know it's only gonna get even better in 2026. Some people may not like it, but it's here. What you gonna do about it? Look, we're also gonna vote for your favorite tech product that Tallboy highlighted on the show, and then we need to find out who was the best guest. Now, look, if you watching the show and you was on the show before, you can't vote for yourself. I ain't judging you. I just you just can't do it. Come on now, be real with yourself. You gonna vote for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look, and then we're gonna reflect on the new year, and yeah, you know, happy New Year to everybody. All right, but without further ado, there's no word of the day, but we're gonna see how good my personal partner Revis, how good he is at some of those words that he was breaking down for y'all. All right, so without further ado, Tallboy, it's the end of 2025. Hopefully, this is the last time you hear the sexy man song to boost this man's ego. My personal partner, Revis. Play it, Tallboy. Play it.
It's the sexy man. What your name is? What your name is? Yeah, Mr. Sexy Man. What your name is? What your name is?
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn. He's somewhere in the United States, from LA.
Uh-oh. There you go, my personal partner. What's going on, player? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, TBJ. This year is almost over with, and I really hate this part of the show. I hate this part at the end of the year where he gonna test my knowledge when I done forgot the word 5 minutes after I said them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, player. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's see how well you do. We got some words. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. We got a spin wheel, Revis. We got a spin wheel, and we're gonna find out the words, and we're gonna just see how you do. And if you do well, you do well. If you don't, you don't. But maybe the audience, they may want to help you out a little bit. So no judgment if you mess up. No judgment. We still love you, player. He said I don't want to mess up. You about ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, all right. We're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel, and we're gonna see how you did. Okay, here we go. First word, Revis. First word. How many of these words should we do? Let us know in the comments. We got 13 words. How many words should we do? Let us know in the comments.
One.
First word.
We should do one.
No, sir. All right, your first word is. Uh-oh, that's an easy word, sir. Malware. That's an easy word. Let me give you the definition, and let's. Do you remember what malware was, player? Do you remember what it was?
Malware is that stuff to stop you from, getting danger and stuff into your dang computer. That's that
Okay.
malware. Malware.
Okay, well, uh, it is short for malicious software. It's basically a catch-all term for any nasty program or code that's designed to break into, damage or mess up your computer or phone without you knowing it. And the way the sentence go, think of it like a digital virus. It sneaks in, sets up shop, and starts causing trouble, whether you're stealing your info or just trashing your files. And, I'm gonna give you a sentence. I tried to download a custom theme for my tablet at the lounge, but it was loaded with malware. Now my GPS is freezing up, right? And when I'm trying to navigate these tight Atlanta interchanges, Break it down, Revis. Break it down.
Hey, malware is just one of those things, man. It's just it's that stuff that gets into your computer and makes everything freeze up, like my phone do sometimes. And like I said, I don't have to worry about the laptop and everything. And hey, and a lot of these roles are a bunch of malware. That's what I run into all over the country, especially in Dallas. A bunch of malware. That's what I consider the traffic over there.
Okay, that's not bad. How did he do? Solo said 10 to 13 words. Yeah, it's about 10 to 13 of them. Man, Tallboy just had me on the screen and he messing all the way up. There we go. 52. He
Solo,
said,
solo, we only doing one word.
no, you got a couple of these. Tallboy put a lot of work in this one, bro. You got a couple of words, player. But we got you though. We don't want you to feel intimidated though. We got you, player. We got you. Here we go. Let's see. And can I get back on the screen with you, Revis? There we go. There we go. There you go. It's not looking sexy, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right, we're gonna go to our next word, Revis. You ready? You ready?
I'm ready. I'm
All right.
ready.
All right. Here we go. Next word. Oh Lord, what you got? What you think it might be? Ooh.
Malware.
Gallant. You remember this word at all?
I don't remember Gallon. We
Well
did that this year.
we did it back in July, right before the 4th of July. You don't remember it? Mm-mm.
No, and it looked like Galump to me.
A galump. Yeah, there you go. Galump. It's a word when somebody is moving in a way that's loud, heavy, and clumsy. It's not a smooth walk, but it's more like a stomp or a gallop where you're making a whole lot of noise and probably knocking stuff over. Think of a big puppy that hasn't figured out how its legs work. Just uncoordinated energy is what they say. Now, a sentence. I hear the kids galump down the hallway in their heavy boots, sounding like a herd of elephants heading for the kitchen. Come on, Revis, break it down. Galump.
Galump is one of those words that actually speaks for itself. That's exactly what it sounds like. Some old clumsy, heavy-footed walking mother scratcher. That's what a galump sounds like. Somebody uncoordinated and everything else. And that would be me sometime. I am very uncoordinated. I am a big galump.
Mm, mm, mm. Okay, all right. Let's go to the next word. I hope some of y'all use some of these words because galump is, you might know somebody that's heavy-footed and clumsy and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's see what we got, Revis. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is one of the tech
Latency.
words. You should know this one now. We did this one back in November, Revis. You remember latency?
I remember the word, but I don't remember what it stands for.
Oh, Lord.
Latency. Come on, break it down for me, TGJ.
It's a fancy word for the lag, Revis. It's the time it takes for a signal to go from point A to point B and back again. If you got high latency, things are moving slow. If you hit a button and you're sitting there waiting for the screen to catch up, it's like when we go live on the YouTubes and Tallboy waiting for the stream to catch up. That's latency, the lag. Oh my God, let me help him out, y'all. The reason your video looks choppy is because of high latency. The data isn't traveling fast enough between you and your friend. For you, Revis, let me see if I can find a sentence for you. I'm trying to check the weather radar on this tablet, but the latency is so bad out here in the middle of nowhere that the map won't even load before I've already given up through the storm. Latency. Come on, tell the people about latency, Revis.
I know it has to deal with the lag. It has to do with the lag of a computer. It has to deal with the lag of pretty much anything. traffic in Atlanta is latency. That's lag right there. Trying to get around Atlanta or Dallas or Houston or San Antonio during rush hour is latency. That's a lag. You ain't gonna get nowhere fast.
True.
Yeah, true, true, true. That's a good one, Revis. I like that one. All right, so what, we did 3 words? Okay, let's see what you got. All right, here we go. Latency, glump, and what was the other one you did? You you did encryption. Uh-oh. You should know this one now. Logie. Now, that was back in July as well. After the 4th of July. Do you remember that word?
I don't remember that word either. Jeez.
Oh,
And you got people around me watching me right now, knowing that I don't know this stuff. They looking at my face. Hey, you don't know this.
man. Oh, my God. Revis, help, tall boy. We trying to help this brother out. I can't believe you don't know none of these words.
But you have to
Logie.
remember, this is New Year's Eve, and my New Year's Eve started a couple days ago, and I've been drinking a little Crown Royal and Budweiser, so sometime my New Year's Eve gonna be a little foggy.
Okay, well, Logie is how you feel when you're moving in slow motion. It's that sluggish, tired, I can't get out of my own way vibe, if you get what I'm saying. Think about how you feel after Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, or when you're fighting off a cold and you just drain and don't have no get up and go in your system. That's Logie, Revis. The humidity today is making everybody feel logy, like we're all walking through a bowl of oatmeal. Come on, Revis, talk to the people.
Yes, Logie, the way I'm feeling now, and after drinking Crown and Budweiser and having people around me and feeling a little sluggish, and I told you I was tired right from the giddy up. Yes, Logie,
So
tired, sluggish.
you gonna remember this word. Everybody should remember Logie, cause they all gonna be tired and sluggish after drinking tonight.
Right, right.
Well, you got your crown. That's the dark. Somebody might be drinking some bubbly. And what you drinking over there, Tech Troublemaker and Ray Wright and Awesome Fun Things? What y'all drinking over there? Y'all drinking something light or dark? Are y'all going to be Logie or Solo? What you doing, Solo? Let us know. Let the people know what y'all drinking on. You going to be feeling Logie in the morning? All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what he got here, y'all. Let's see what he got.
We only did 4 words last year.
We didn't even do a word last year, end of the year stream, Revis. We did not do one. So see,
Oh,
we
well, that was
did 2 years.
2003 then.
Yeah. See, you trying to get out of this. See, you doing all right, sir. I'm not judging
I
you.
can't tell what that. I can't even tell what that word is. What that say?
Hagiography. You don't remember hagiography?
Nah, that sounds like an old witch there, old hag.
Oh Lord, this guy. What are we gonna do to the people? What we gonna do with this man over here? He don't even know the words. He been giving everybody all the words, and he don't remember none of them. I just can't believe that. Oh,
You
I
know,
might.
one of the best things in life is to give people some sound advice. Give them some sound things and don't do them yourself. That is one of the best things in life.
Okay. Well, look, Tallboy's struggling trying to find that word, so you might be alright. He might not be able to help you with this one. Hagiography got something to do with them doing like a biography and you telling everybody all the good stuff about you, if that makes sense. So you want to tell everybody everything good, but they don't want to. They want to leave out all the bad stuff about you. That's kind of what hagiography is all about. If I'm correct, it's a big word, but the vibe is pretty straightforward once you peel back the layers. And it's in old terms, it's the study or writing of the lives of saints. But nowadays, people use it to describe a biography or a story that makes someone look like they can do no wrong. It might be somebody's mama or their great grandmama when they pass or something like that. but basically treating him like a hero and leaving out all the messy parts. A way to sentence say is the book about the famous singer is more like a hagiography than a real story because it never mentioned any of the mistakes the singer made. Hagiography. Break it down to the people.
Yeah, that's that book that I'm writing on P Diddy. You know, when he gets out, I'll be talking. I'm just saying, we'll be talking about the good things he did. We're not going to talk about him going to prison. We ain't going to talk about him having these freak offs. We ain't talk about none of that stuff. I figure I get it out all now because I I was already told I can't do all this when I get to CES. So let's get it
Oh
out the
man.
way now.
So, so, so you not gonna be talking about no Diddy juice? Okay, all right, all right.
That's Diddy sauce. Diddy sauce. Let's get it right.
Oh my God, Diddy sauce. Okay, you
Somebody
be.
will drink some tonight. Somebody's drinking
Oh
some tonight.
man.
Some Diddy
Oh my
sauce.
God. Okay. All right. All right. We're not judging hagiography. All right. So, basically, it's the biography where you tell all the good stuff, but not the bad stuff. Okay. That's what it is. Let's get back to the words of the day. Let's see what we got. We'll do a couple more and then we'll stop. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh. Scuttlebutt. Uh-oh. I hate to even ask you, do you even know what this one is? But
Yeah, tell my kids get their scuttlebutt in the dang room. Yeah, yeah, scuttlebutt. Yeah, get your scuttlebutt in that dang room. Something I never called my kids.
the scuttlebutt, we did this word back in May, Revis. It's a fancy old school way of saying the T or the word on the street. All right, so back in the day, they said when you was on them boats with the people in the military, sailors used to hang out around the scuttlebutt, which is the water barrel, to trade stories.
Right,
Now it's called the water
right.
cooler, and they just like to talk about who's doing what. It's all about the unofficial news and gossip, if that makes sense. Unofficial news and gossip. So they said there's been a scuttlebutt going around the office that we might be getting a bonus this year, but nobody has seen the paperwork yet. Or for the truck driver, the scuttlebutt on the CB is the DOT is set up heavy at the scale house on I-75. So you better make sure your logs are tight before you hit the line. Scuttlebutt. Talk to the people, Revis.
And I'm up here on I-80. I remember that word now, and I said that I didn't never call my kids that when I was in. But the scuttlebutt is it's the tea, it's the news, it's the information, what's going around now. And yes, that was a good word, scuttlebutt. I'm gonna have to remember that and try to use that in the future. Scuttlebutt. Hey, the tea.
The T. You already being a scuttlebutt. You want to know the T. T, the scuttlebutt and the logie. You gonna remember them two words. Look at you gonna be sluggish, and you gonna be talking about the T for tomorrow. Okay, I see you. I see you. All right, let's go ahead. Tallboy didn't already spun the thing. There we go. Here we go. We already did
Tall
that
boy
word.
jumping the gun.
Yeah, he sure is. That's why that was a double whammy. Here we go. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. See, getting the same words. I guess it's our time to stop the
That
word of
means
the
it's
day.
it's over. Yeah, that's right. It's time to
Yeah,
go on to
about
the
that.
next segment.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we waiting on that word. It's fishing. We did this one back in September, Revis. You remember this one?
Yeah, I remember that one. Hey, I love to go fishing. I go fishing all the time.
Oh my gosh. Revis, you don't know it?
Fishing, yes, it's one of those tech terms that describe something that you do on a computer. Yes, fishing, yes.
It's a shady character. It's when some shady person sends you a fake email, text, or link trying to bait you into giving up your passwords or your banking info. And they out here fishing for your data, acting like they're the company that you trust, like your bank or Amazon. And they just hoping that you bite so that they can clean out your account. They say I almost fell for a phishing scam yesterday, and when I got an email saying my Netflix account was locked and asking me for my credit card number. Talk to the people, Revis.
Look at here. You know, that's one of those things where you don't click on links that come to your email. But I'm not even into all that phishing stuff. So TBJ, can I ask you a question?
Maybe.
What's your mother's maiden name?
None of your business.
What what street did you grow up on? I'm just saying. Hey, that's part of fishing. You know, you sitting up there, you fishing, you trying to get information so you can do some scamming and some hacking.
All right, there you go, fishing. Last word, Revis, last word. We had 13. I think you did about 5 or 6. Hopefully we don't get no whammies. But they say no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
5 or 6, we done did the whole wheel.
No, we didn't. You got vouchsafe, ignoramus, opine, which nebulous, convivial, and encryption. And bumptious. Come on, you gotta get one of these. Come on, man. Let's see. We ain't gonna get Revis in trouble, y'all. Huh? Nah, that don't work. He just did that one.
Too bad you just can't remove the words that's already been done.
I know. We gotta figure that out in 2026. Maybe the tech might advance. You know what I'm saying? So vouchsafe you. I hate to even ask. Did you even know this one? This man, like, he just laughing like, nah, I'm Logie. I'm not about to be a scuttlebutt, but I'm gonna talk about this vouchsafe. It means to grant or give something in a way that feels like a favor, almost like you doing somebody a solid from a position of power. It's like when someone grants you their time or some information they didn't really have to give up. After waiting in line for 3 hours, the manager finally vouchsafed us an answer about why the store was closing early. And then for you, Revis, because you're a truck driver, I sat at the receiver's window for 45 minutes before the clerk finally vouchsafed to tell me which bay was actually open for my drop. Talk to the people, Revis.
Or these dang brokers. That's right, I said brokers. The ones that sit up and give you the loads and everything. There was a load going from Iowa to Arizona that I tried to get the other day, but nobody else has gotten it, and I couldn't be there at 7 o'clock yesterday morning because I had to deliver at 12:30 yesterday afternoon. Guess what? They wouldn't give it to me. Why? Because of the vouchsafe. No, we can't do that because we're high and mighty. That's right, high and mighty. That's the brokers. But I got a load going to Vegas anyway. I won't be there Sunday. See you Monday morning.
Talk to the people, Revis. Talk to the people. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. Revis did a fabulous job on breaking these words. That wasn't too hard now, was it, player? That wasn't too hard, was it?
No. It wasn't hard at all. I love to see what they're saying in the comments, though.
The people not talking. I don't know. They not
Really,
talking.
they're quiet today, huh?
Yeah, everybody quiet today. But look, this is what we're gonna do though. How did Revis do on the word of the day over the year? Not just tonight, but over the year. How did he do? 1, phenomenal breakdown. 2, he has to be funnier. 3, he taught me some words I understand better. 4, he was alright, but nothing to shout over. 5, the only person I know that could do the job effectively. 6, too long-winded. He has to tighten up. Or 7, I appreciate him explaining the tech words the most. So 1 through 7, let us know in the comments. How did Revis do on the word of the day? How you think you did, Revis?
I think I'm a little long-winded. I have shortened it up a lot at the end of the year, but I'm a little long-winded.
Oh, Okay, at least you're telling the truth. At least you didn't lie on yourself. I ain't mad at it, player. Look, man, I enjoy doing this with you throughout the year. You're my personal partner. We had a relationship show over the year, so I definitely wanted to highlight and say thank you for letting me be a part of it. And you're my personal partner, man. I respect you, and thank you for doing what you do. You know what I'm saying, player?
And I'm looking forward to the new year and all the things that it brings. Right, man. You know what? I appreciate you, TBJ, and I love the fact that you right there with me, and you my personal partner, dude.
Yeah, that's my personal partner. Yeah, okay, okay. That's what's up, man. What they say? The people they kind of light in the crowd right now, but they might do a replay and they might give it something. But they say too long winded. He has to tighten up. I wonder where Hit the Spot 1006 is. She didn't give her thoughts. Oh man, she had an opportunity to tell it like a Ti is, and she hurrying into trading. I don't know what's going on with them. This is a chance they get a chance to really tell it, and they didn't comment. And somebody else said the only person I know that could do the job effectively. Okay, player, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Right, right.
All right, man, I'm about to tap out. Let Tall Boy do what he do, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you a little bit later on, hopefully. All right.
Peace.
All right, guys. Revis, you all right, man. I don't care what they say, man. You all right with me, man. You handled the word of the day like a champ. So I salute you for that. You and TBJ are definitely a riot. Mama D say, hey, Professor Revis. Oh,
Hey,
Lord,
Mama
yeah.
D.
Oh, just gas his head up. Oh, my God. Just gas the head up. Okay. All right, man.
That was one of the words too. That was one of the words of the day for the year. Gaslighting. Hey, I like gaslighting.
Oh, you remember that word, but you don't remember nothing else. You remember that word, but you don't remember nothing else. Oh man, I swear to God. Let's see. Well, I wanted to do this, but I'm not gonna do it. So it is what it is. Let's do this real quick, and then we're gonna go into our next article. All right, here we go.
Are you ready to embrace it or get left behind? It's here now. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Revis. We just talked about this the other day. And what I mean by that is AI. The states are starting to say, hey, we want to, what's the phrase? We want to regulate AI. But the federal government is kind of saying, no, we going to do what we do. And, you know, it is what it is. But New York has basically said, nope, we're going to, New York is saying, no, if you use AI and don't label it, don't tell people what's going on, we're going to fine you. We're going to get some coin from you. The states is trying to regulate it and saying we need to put some parameters on this. And we just not feeling it. So we just talked about this earlier this month where they were saying effective in July, if you do not claim or let people know what's going on with AI or let them know that you're using AI, then you will be fined. And basically they're saying that when it comes to AI in advertising, and this is something every creator, business owner, and tech enthusiast needs to really pay attention. Governor Kathy Hochul signed a law that ended the era of secret AI avatars. So starting in June of 2026, if you're using a computer-generated person that looks and sounds real to pitch a product in the Empire State, you've got to be 100% transparent. And basically, McDonald's and Coca-Cola, you've probably seen those commercials throughout the holidays with the bears with Coca-Cola. AI was in the McDonald's ad, but they pulled it. And basically they're saying if you do not let people know it's a $1,000 fine the first time, $5,000 fine after if they catch you. And basically, the federal government, the president has said, "No, we're not gonna let you do this." And other states were like, "No, no, no, no." I think it was Colorado and what was it, California. They were saying that, hey, we're going to take this all the way to the Supreme Court. Well, we talked about this back in early December, and they said before the ink was officially dry, the stakes got higher. The governor went on and signed that synthetic performer disclosure on December 11th, but then they said that the synthetic performer law is official. It's locked in. So June 9th is the last day that anybody can do it, or else they'll be hit with that $1,000 penalty. But they say it does not apply to audio only ads or AI used just for language translation. Now, they said on the same day that she signed the disclosure law, she signed a law protecting the deceased individuals. Basically, you can't use AI to bring a celebrity back from the dead for a commercial without their estate's permission. And this law is effective immediately. So no Biggie, no Tupac, no Elvis Presley or anybody else that is a celebrity. You cannot use them without the express written consent from the family. And basically, it's called the RAISE Act, Responsible AI Safety and Education. And it's not just for ads, it's for companies building the massive AI models. So even with ChatGPT, with OpenAI and Google, they say that it forces the frontier model developers to publish a safety protocol and report critical incidents to the state within 72 hours. So that's what the RAISE Act is all about. And they're saying with this RAISE Act, the fines, if Google, OpenAI, or any of these other major companies get caught doing this, it's $1 million for the first violation and $3 million for repeat offenders. So New York is saying, hey, this is what it is. But the federal government said, on the same day that she signed the law, there was an executive order from the current president basically saying an AI litigation task force was released specifically to sue states. So New York, California, and Colorado to block their laws. So the current president of the United States said, you can do this all you want, but we're going to sue you. And basically the federal government is threatening to pull broadband funding from states that keep these AI laws on the books. So basically they're not going to give any funding when it comes to internet. And basically New York is leading the charge, but the federal government is saying not on our watch. Revis, your thoughts, man?
You know, I think that was a pretty good law that they came up with. The fact that this AI is getting out of hand and uh, people don't know that they're actually watching AI. Well, to be a little transparent, hey, let people know, hey, this is AI generated. All you have to do is put at the end of the commercial, this was AI generated, and there you go, and everything was fine. And I really agree with the not using the image or the likeness of a deceased person without the estate permission. That right there is a good thing too, because hey, you got Tupac, you got Biggie, and you got Michael Jackson and all that. They got thousands and thousands, maybe millions of people that love them. And if you use that, you can boost your business and everything. No, get the estate's permission. Pay the estate a little bit of money to use the likeness of that if you're going to use that to boost up your business.
I hear you. I think that's all fine and dandy. But, I do this, and I don't like telling people that it's AI. I don't think I'm trying to hide anything from them, but I don't want to tell you that it was AI generated. My goal was to get the sale, to get you to go to the website and or get you to walk in the door. That's my thought process. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I mean, I just think that I don't see what the big issue is on letting people know. I mean, I do understand that people are going to be nefarious. I understand that people are going to, there's going to be some bad actors that are going to be out there. I do understand that, but there are some good people that are out there as well. So I don't necessarily agree with this law. I do understand the safety concerns. I do understand that, there are some bad actors out there. But for somebody that's a creator, you're telling me or you're regulating me. Now, do I think there should be some type of AI regulation? I do. I do think that there should be some AI regulation, but don't tell me as a creator that I can't use this, or if I do use it, I have to let it be known. Now, with somebody that's passed on, I'm kind of up on in the air with that because I've, have done some AI stuff, not voice, but I've done some stuff with, with people that I know that have transitioned, and it kind of made the family feel good when they saw it. But at the same token, I understand that this is for advertising, so I have to factor that portion in as well. So, I mean, no harm, no foul. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. That's just my thoughts. That's all I'm going to say.
The thing about me is when I went to school, I used to ride that little short bus, the little yellow bus. Now that I'm older, I ride a little short blue bus. It's a little short blue bus now, and I'm a little slow when it comes to this AI. I don't know the difference what's real and what's not. Is it real or is it Memorex? Hey, I don't know. So let me know. Just put down at the end of the commercial, down on the bottom of the commercial, anything. This was AI generated, and I'll be fine with that.
Okay. Like I said, tomato. I don't, like I said, I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean, it is what it is. I respect your stance. Let's put it like that. Speaking of AI, Revis, and I think that this is quite hilarious that we're having this conversation as we're talking about AI and doing this. So let me see if I can get this to pull up on the screen real quick, and just hold me down for a second as I put this in there.
Right. And I just like to know in the comments, do you have New Year's resolution? What do you plan on doing new for the new year? What are you letting go for the new year? A lot of people are afraid to let go of things, but sometimes you got to let things go in order to prosper. So, y'all in the comments, let me know. Do you have a New Year resolution? And if you do, hey, what is it? What is your New Year resolution? I need to know what that is. Are you letting something go of the old year that you're not taking into the new year? You know,
Okay.
Conversations was one of those things that we did. Hey, how was conversations? What do you think about that? But right now, I want to know, do you have a New Year's resolution?
Hmm. Oh, I messed this up over here. Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
not. I did
Uh-oh,
it
tall boy.
wrong. Yeah, keep hold it down because I didn't put something in
Okay.
the I didn't put something in the wrong place, and I'm about to. It was gonna look all bad. It was gonna look all bad. Can't come on the screen looking like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and Conversations, did you guys watch Conversations? What did you think about TBJ and I and some of the content that we created in Conversation? Everybody knows Revis don't do ships. So when it comes to relationships and friendships and everything else, you either my brother or you nothing. I'm just saying. When it comes to relationships, hey, we can jump on a plane, but we ain't gonna do no ships. Ships sink. Have you bought you some gear? Have you bought some gear at shop.tallboy.us? Have you been on there and supported the show? We are also going to CES in January. As a matter of fact, we'll be in CES next week. If you'd like to contribute and help, please hit the button. I'm sure it's some kind of link in there right now that if you touch that link, you can donate and help us out. CES is very expensive to us. We're going to spend a lot of money just on Ubers and Lyfts, getting from one place to the next place. It's going to be very expensive. If you'd like to help out, make sure that you click down on the button and donate something. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's $5, $10, or whatever you can afford, whatever your heart tells you to give. That is your New Year's resolution. Your New Year's resolution is we're gonna give to the Lab Tech Show.
There you
That's
go.
the New Year's resolution.
Okay. Boy, you threw all the promos out there all at one time. And I said, golly. He said, we going to just wrap it all up real tight, real nice and tidy. Well, Revis, talking about AI, right? I was just playing with it
Okay.
today. And tell me what you think about this. And we're going to go right into the article immediately after. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Security dispatch. Drone is on the suspects. They're heading for the north exit.
Come on, I see it. Door's open. Get in.
It's right on us.
Just drive.
Try the jammer.
Nothing. Hold on.
Retail stores may soon use drones to chase thieves. You're in the mall. You're in the mall, and now the mall security can now chase you using a drone. This is where the technology is, and basically, from my understanding, the last I checked, they said, "Hey, this is happening." And whether you like it or not, they have partnered with some major organizations. But let me give you some backstory on this. So back in October, we reported on this, and basically a company called Flock Safety. If you heard of Flock cameras, you know police officers have, they use the Flock technology as well. It's just a lot of cameras. Well, now they're trying to sell their drone tech to private security, and which is the mall private security, right? And they say to catch shoplifters and organized retail crime because they're claiming that mess is way up. So they're saying the crime is way up, and you know what? We just deploy a drone when they leave the store, and we'll just follow them. And the drone pops off the roof, flying after the people with a video and thermal cameras, and sends the feed to the police. Now, on one hand, Flock is out here saying that their stuff works, and they're saying that it helped catch a murder suspect and a missing teen. But at the same time, folks were raising, a big fuss because they said one city told them to uninstall their cameras because Flock was sharing data with some federal officials without permission. And Congress basically said, we're going to look into you, saying that their tech is invasive and is messing with people's privacy. So although they're doing this for the mall and they're catching murder suspects and finding kids, Flock is out here doing, some other things. So they're saying that this is supposed to be a faster response to emergencies. It's supposed to reduce shoplifting. It's supposed to help you find lost things. And it's less risk for the security guards because now they don't have to put their life in danger. They just deploy the drone and let it follow you until, the proper authorities come after you. Now, we talked about this back in October. They said since October to now, they've gone full throttle. They've officially launched a whole new division. And basically, it's called Flock Aerodrome. Flock Aerodrome. Drone as Automated Security. DAS is what they call it. Specifically for malls, warehouses, and big-time retailers. And if you thought it was just a maybe before, well, the tech got smarter. And they said they didn't stop at flying cameras. The new 2025 update includes vehicle follow. The drone can now lock onto a car and chase it autonomously, matching its speed and predicting where it's going if it ducks behind a building. In-flight LPR. The drones now have license plate recognition built right in. And while it's flying, it can scan plates in real time and instantly ping the cops if it sees a hot car. And then it's got one pilot, 4 drones. They got FAA waivers saying that they will allow a person to control up to 4 drones at the same time. Basically, one security guard can swarm a whole parking lot from their phone. And they said Flock isn't just pitching to the mall anymore. They're already in the malls. And as of, late 2025, they partnered with 4 of the top 10 retailers in the country and 7 of the 10 largest shopping malls. If you're at a major shopping hub, there's a chance one of these docks is already on the roof. Revis, talk to the people.
Y'all better watch out when y'all go to the Lenox Mall. Now, I want to know. I want to know what the downfall is to this drone. Okay, it locks onto the car. It follows the car. What are the safety aspects? You know, the police know when to pull back. Do these drones, if it locks onto the car and it just follows the car and heat sensor and everything else, what happens when it gets in a dangerous situation? Is it going to pull back or is it just going to keep stalking? I think it's a
I,
good idea. I do think it's a good idea because it'll help in some of that prevention, the theft prevention, loss prevention. But like I said, what are some of the downsides to this?
yeah, I think the problem that you have is what you say, the downfall. You said.
Yes.
I don't really know what the downfall could be. I mean, it's a machine. It's a machine. So I mean, that's really it. It's just a machine, Revis. The only thing that well, you got to think it's in the air. So if it's in the air, it's kind of like California when they have the police helicopters or the news helicopters. You don't know that the bird is up in the air. You driving, you trying to get away. So you don't know as the criminal that this is what you're doing. I mean that they're following you. Now it's got the license plate reader. If you duck off, it's got the predictability. I don't know how accurate that is, but it has predictability. So how good is it? I don't know. We don't know how good the technology is. We just don't know.
Oh, so you're telling me that when you leave the store and this drone follows you, that you actually don't know that it's following you
Right. It's in the air. It's in the air. So
because
you're
because
driving. You're driving in the air. It's chasing behind you. So if it's chasing behind you, how do you know that it's in the air? You're not looking in. You're looking in the rearview mirror, but you don't look in the rearview mirror to look in the sky. So it's already got a lock on your license plate. It's already got a lock on your on the color of your car, and then it's notifying the police. And the drone can go up to about 10 miles. So I'm pretty sure there will be a law enforcement officer in a police car somewhere at somebody's intersection by the time you get away from that, from that facility. Does that make sense?
or at somebody's donut shop. The thing about it is before you went into the article, you showed people running from a drone. And that is the reason why I asked that. I thought that they would know that the drone was chasing them and they would have to do everything to try to evade it, and it could get dangerous on the road. Okay, now you're saying that they're going and no one will know they're behind them. So that clears up a lot.
So basically, it was just giving you a visual of what I just explained. So the drone is not in the mall. The drone is on the roof. So when you walk out or run out to your car, you don't know that the drone is there. They have a security guard that is drone, what do you call it? Drone certified. And they just go up to the roof and you say black Dodge Charger exiting west. Well, the drone goes up in the air and sees the black Dodge Charger and is following. You're not knowing that a drone is following you. No different in California when you see the helicopters. Here in Georgia, you know that if you're running away from the state troopers and they put the bird up in the air, it's got thermal. It's thermal. So even if you get out and you hide behind a tree, jump inside of a dumpster, or go behind of a building, they can see all of that. You don't know, but now it's a drone. It's not even, now you're not dealing with a helicopter. You're dealing with a drone. It's probably got a 10-mile radius. You jump on the let's just say, for example, there's a mall and there's a freeway right there. I'm pretty sure there's got to be a police officer between the mall and 2 exits down, if that makes sense.
Right, because there's a Krispy Kreme on every corner.
Well, yeah, that too. So I'm just
saying, as long as the light not on, they all right. If the light is off, hey, you got cops available. If the light is on, they're going to be at the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. This guy right here. I don't know where you be coming up with that with some of this stuff, man. I just do not know where you come up with some of this stuff. Yeah. So, like I said, the only thing that you have to truly worry about is the person that's running out of the store or the thief being reckless and hurting somebody. But the drone is not hurting anybody. The drone is in the air. There's no airplanes or no airports in the area of the plane, by the mall, I would presume, right? Because you're
Right.
gonna have to, you're gonna have to adhere to that first before you turn around and adhere to the plane. I mean, the drone will have to fall back from the plane. So, okay.
That makes a
Well,
lot of sense.
we talked about this article, and I don't have it up, but I will play this video. I thought I would be able to pull the video up, Revis. The article up, and it's not letting me pull it up. And it's probably there in the system, but it's saying page is not found. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make it plain and simple. This is what we're going to do, Revis. We'll just talk about it. Here's the video first. I'm glad that ride sharing is now in the air. Why chance it when you can level up in the sky? We talked about this. You could be at the airport in New York and you need to get downtown. And now they're telling you, hey, we got you. Say less. Uber is partnering with a company called Blade. And you need to get to JFK, you need to get to LaGuardia, you need to get to New Jersey. Uber is on a whole new level. They linked up with a company called Blade, the helicopter and seaplane people, to let you book rides right from the app. You know how the traffic is like in New York City. So for $195, you can get on a bird and be at JFK in 5 minutes. The whole thing is happening after a company called Joby Aviation, which is building those zero-emission electric air taxis, bought Blade's passenger business, and it's a whole new era of travel. And you just got to wait till a few more months because it's coming in 2026. They're pretty strict with the luggage policy because space and weight of these helicopters aren't like a big airplane. So for a regular by the seat flight, you're only allowed to bring one carry-on bag and one personal item. The whole thing together cannot be more than 25 pounds. They'll weigh and measure your stuff before you get on, so don't try to be slick and think that you can go over the weight or sneak an extra bag on, all right? If you know you got more equipment, you just got to pay for the upgrade. And they have a special option that gives you more space and a higher weight limit, up to 65 pounds across 2 bags. Or if your bags are just too big for even that, they got a partnership with Tote Taxi that can pick up your luggage ahead of time and get it to the airport for you for an extra fee. But you're traveling to the other airport or into Manhattan. They said Joby already linked up with Delta Airlines, so Delta passengers can already earn Sky Miles on their regular Uber rides and even Uber Eats orders. So the plan is for this new chopper service to eventually be part of the whole system. And basically, when you book one of these helicopter rides through the Uber app, you'll be able to earn Delta Sky Miles. All right. They said that it flies into New York City. They got a couple main spots that are in Manhattan. You can fly out of West 30th Street Heliport, East 34th Street Heliport. And they also have a spot in downtown Manhattan Heliport on Pier 6. And then you can go from JFK and Newark Liberty International Airport. And then they said if you're in Europe, they got the French Riviera, Nice, Monaco, and Cannes. The seaplanes are landing in spots like the Hamptons, and you can go to East Hampton or Sag Harbor. So they got designated landing spots to get you wherever you need to be, especially if you got some coin. $195. Are you? They got some updates since we last did this article. We talked about this article, Revis, in September, and when we talked about this article, they said Joby Aviation finished buying up Blade's passenger business, and they dropped $125 million to make it happen. So the same company was building quietly, and basically they just said Uber integration is next. And they confirmed in September that they're fast tracking the tech. So basically they're saying that in early 2026, this is happening. And they said the Delta, you can go into the Uber app and just type in tap for a helicopter and you'll be good to go. And they said they have the Delta. They said at CES at 2025, they showed off Delta Concierge. And basically they said if you're a SkyMiles member, the AI is basically gonna be your personal assistant. It'll handle your Uber to the heliport, your Blade flight to JFK, and your terminal transfer all in one go. And they even stated a pilot program at LaGuardia recently to test express drop-off to make the ground-to-air transition even smoother. But they said they're going to test all of this in 2026, their electric air taxis in Dubai. And they already sent a test aircraft over there. So what happens in Dubai is going to set the tone for those quiet zero emission planes finally replace those loud helicopters in the US. So basically you can book directly through Uber with the new app integration. And they have an electric air taxi that's a little bit quieter than a regular helicopter. And you can link your SkyMiles. You ready to fly? You love to fly, and it shows.
Oh, I like to fly, but this right here is a little pricey. It's a little out of my price range. I'm just saying. I'm going to Vegas. If they had it in Vegas to get us to the resort that we're staying at, it's still a little pricey for me.
Yeah, but $195 for 5 minutes. But you don't have to sit in traffic in New York.
Well, I'm not going to have to sit in traffic in New York anyway because I ain't going to New York. So I'm staying the heck away from there.
I understand, brother. That's you. I understand. I totally understand. No judgment there, brother. No judgment. All right, let's see what do we have here, man. We got what do we have? We got to talk about pay some bills over here, as they call it. What we got? Where we at? Man, well, let TBJ do some talking because we got merch.
What's up, everybody? TVJ, I'm back, y'all. Did you know that Tall Boy, Revis, and I got merch? Well, come on over here. You see the QR code right there? If you got a separate device that you can open up your camera app, scan that QR code, and it'll take you right to this website. If not, go to shop.tallboy.us. Once again, that's shop.tallboy.us, and you'll see Revis, his merch. He says, we do relation planes because ships sink. So we want you to go to all products, okay? Go to all products and you get a chance to see all the products. See, I got bags, lady. I got bags. That's what I'm saying. I got bags. And look, the cool thing about the bags, ladies, you see me on one side, right? But guess what? I'm on two sides, y'all. Don't judge me. Come on over here to shop.tallboy.us, and like I said, click on all products and you see all the products. So Tallboy got mugs, he got mouse pads, we got bucket hats, we got glassware, we got notepads, mouse pads, you name it, we got it. We got some for the ladies, the babies, and for the fellas. So come on over to shop.tallboy.us and check out all the products. All right, we got about 2 pages worth of products. So there's something for somebody. Will you get something going into 2026? I'm just saying, y'all. Well, look, let's get back into the show. Tallboy, back to you. Shop.tallboy.us. Bye-bye, y'all.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to get this video in here, but TBJ, he working. I like it. He over there selling that product. I want to highlight this real quickly, if I can get it up on the screen. Uh-oh. Well, I can't get it on the screen because I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Trying to make this a tight ship, but it ain't being as tight as I want it to be. But since we're speaking
Did
of,
our timer quit? Did our timer quit ticking down?
oh, it's not even moving. Are you serious?
Right. It says 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 59 seconds, and
That
I
ain't right.
know that's completely wrong. No, it isn't.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. What's going on? Shout out to Matt. He went out and bought some merch. Awesome Fun Things got some merch. He had this on the show today. I had to make sure I highlighted him today. We always ask you guys, if you get some merch, take a picture of it, and we'll highlight you on the show. And you know what? He was on his live show, Awesome Fun Things. Check him out Monday through Friday at 8:15 in the morning. 8:15. And you never know. If you have merch, you can send him some merch. He actually bought merch from me, but you could send him some merch, and he'll highlight it on the show. He's a solid guy. Shout out to Awesome Fun Things. Thank you so much, sir, for your generosity and that promotion over there on Awesome Fun Things. That branding looks very good in your hand, brother. I just definitely want to say thank you. Yeah, I don't know why that thing is saying 3 hours and 59 minutes, man. We'll have to tighten. Look, we're gonna have to tighten that one up too. Revis, I don't know, man. End of the year stream. It should be a little bit tighter than this. Talk to the people, Revis, while I take care of this last bit of business over here.
Okay. And since we talked about what are your New Year's resolution and what are you leaving in the in 2025, I want to know, what do you have planned for 2026? What is in your repertoire for 2026? What do you guys plan on traveling? Do you plan on spending more time with family? Or what do you plan on doing? Put it in the comments. I will read the comments later on. Even though I'm not looking at them right now, I will read them later on. If you have any special messages you want to say to me, put it in the comments. I'm going to see it and I will answer it later on. There's a lot of people not here today for some reason. We have lost some people this year, and we have to move forward. But one of the resolutions that I may have for next year is to never forget. Don't forget the people that we lost this year.
Well,
We're
since you decided to do that, I wasn't expecting to do this just this early, but since you did it, Revis, we lost somebody that was very near. Why am I not on the screen? There we go. We lost somebody that was very near and dear to us in the live streaming community back in April, or late March, early April. And I would be remiss, because he was very, very instrumental in making sure TBJ was created. So between Awesome Fun Things and this gentleman here, they really, said, "Tall boy, level up." They didn't say that per se, but I mean, you watch people that you respect and you see what they're doing. And unfortunately, we lost a true giant in the live streaming community. We all started at the same time, and I got nothing but love for Mr. Robert Lee. So for the ones that are not familiar, Robert Lee was a good guy. He started the live streaming friends Facebook community. Anybody wanted to test behind the scenes, Robert was always testing. So I found a small clip, and it's about 2 minutes long. Bear with us, but in memory of Robert Lee. As we go into 2024, are there any expectations or anything that you're looking to do with these characters?
I would like to add a look left, look right attribute to the head movements, because you can tilt the head like this. You can kind of stretch up and down a little bit, but there is a way to make the character look left, look right. I don't know how to program that, so that is on my to-do list for 2024.
right. I like that. I think for me, I think we already have the Lab Tech Show, right? My thing is create an animated, fun series of current trends and just give it some swagger, right? Make that happen. Just give it from a real. I don't know how raunchy cartoon TBJ is gonna be, but just give a different vibe.
Dig it.
What about you, cartoon? I like Cartoon Rob. I like that.
Cartoon
what
Rob,
do you think,
okay.
Robert?
I can dig it. Well, I mean, actually, one of the checklists is just to be able to do an anime stream with other animated colleagues. So we're doing that now. So that's one goal. But I think the other ideas, I think, just matter of just using the animation in creative ways, liven up the live stream. Part of the alliteration there. So I think, if anything, just to open up more ideas to use it creatively, for sure.
Right. That makes sense. And like I said, there's not a lot of us that's out here doing what we're doing. And with that being said, it's just an opportunity for us to lead the way, if that makes sense. And we direct it, and as other people want to jump on and be a part of this journey, they can reach out to us personally, and they can learn how to do this. We're creating a whole family of cartoon characters. That's what we're doing. As people want to hang out with us and get to know us, then we will be doing some type of scripted series somehow. There's Cartoon Rob. How you doing, Rob? He's on fire.
A little bit on fire. Hang on.
Do it again.
Okay, I think I got it out.
Do it again.
Okay. I gotta get a little bit of something cold to put it out.
Is that rain or?
Hey, I close the door.
Oh,
that was
windy.
snow.
All right, he's being a little extra.
Right.
Oh, that's the one thing I like about this community, this live streaming community. We have literally taken this thing to another level, to where we really want to be innovative in our respective space, if that makes sense. And, we're trying to do the best that we can with the resources that we have.
And the audience, let us know what you think. Is this good content or not?
Tall boy, baby. Woo!
Yeah, Cartoon Rob. Robert Lee, man, in memory of Robert Lee, man. He was a solid dude. I have nothing but the utmost respect for that man. And my prayers and my condolences go to him. So I know we're all wanting something and being prosperous into 2026, but I want to take a moment to just say somebody that meant something to us in the live streaming community. Just thank you for your contributions. And like I said, the goal is to get 1% better every single day. And Rob was forever testing. It was almost like a running joke that Rob was always testing. But he meant something to us because he wanted you to be better. Because he was testing, you wanted to test. So, yeah, Robert Lee, solid stand-up guy. Gone, but definitely not forgotten, if that makes sense. All right, Revis, let's go ahead and we'll do one more article, or should we do the the best guest host, or should we do the best tech product, or should we go into the article? What do you want to do?
Let's go to the best text host.
Oh, okay. All right. Best guest host. Let's get Revis on the screen with me. Okay. There we go.
That's 44. Yes.
Yeah. I'm ready. Look, you gonna know that number 44. All right, guys. We got our best guest host. Let me see. Where's the music? Let me see if I get this on the screen too. I gotta get it on the screen. We have who is our best guest host, and let's see. I don't know how many people are actually watching this show. And yeah, there we go. Get this on the screen. Okay. Is it not loading up? Like, okay. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. But let me see. Why is that not doing what it's supposed to do? Come on, y'all. They doing too much, Revis. Now they're asking me for the login code. It's like it don't want to be
Oh
like
my goodness.
we've been doing this all year, and then all of a sudden everything just wants to just go afray or go awry.
But the new year will be here in a couple hours, and you know that's what we leaving behind. We leaving all those hiccups and hickey bobos and stuff. We leaving that stuff behind so we can move forward in 2026.
Yeah. I got you. Well, okay, I'm on Ethernet. It should have logged in by now, but we'll see if it comes up in a second. But this is what we're gonna do. Where's that song that I wanted? I heard a song today that I really liked, and I added it to the system. So we got some new music coming down the pipeline. Revis, our best guest host. Let's see, who do we have? Favorite guest host. Look at all the people that were on the show this year. We had Sharente, Matt, Cupid, Jamal, Solo, Bree, Estelle, Mike, Chris, and James. Who was the best guest host? Who was the best guest host for 2025? Let us know in the comments. Who did you think? Because unfortunately, the tech is teching right now, and we can't worry about that. But let us know. Who was the best guest host? I hope that if you watched this show and you were on the show, you see that we took the time to put you in a nice iPhone frame. Try to get some of you smiling. Try to get some of you guys just showing your character and your personality. But I just want to let you know that you were appreciated, if that makes sense. So thank y'all so much for coming on to the Lab Tech Show, being a part of it. I think Revis and Sharente, they did their own thing while I was offline for a day. And they did their thing. So yeah, who was the best guest host? Let us know in the comments right here. There it is. 1, Sharente. 2, Matt. He's just fun. 3, Cupid, Jamal, and Solo. They all did the media and AI show, and Solo came on and talked about CES. Bree, she talked about Canva. I think people were like, yeah, I'm feeling that Canva episode. Then we had Estelle. She was talking about Vanestas, the heated jacket. Then we had Mike from Nudge. And then we also, that was the pill reminder. Then we had Chris from Skosh and James, the OG. You know how it is. Now, awesome fun things. You know good and damn well you're not supposed to vote for yourself. Oh, okay. You're not supposed to vote for yourself. That is the disclaimer. Who was your favorite guest host of 2025? Let us know in the comments. Oh, they said Matt is just fun. Hey, they like Matt. Okay. James, the OG. Somebody coming in with the OG. Somebody coming in with Matt. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Numbers looking good over there, Matt. Matt, you're looking good, player. They're looking good. Let us know who was the best guest host. You see him on the screen. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes. I don't want y'all to feel like I left you out. And look, James was here earlier. Now he was gonna try and vote for himself anyway, Revis.
Right. Sort of like I used to do with the word of the day, huh?
Oh man, Mike from Nudge. Okay, yeah, Nudge. Okay, all right. Y'all see it? Who was the favorite guest host? Okay. All right, we got a few more minutes. The song is about up. So looking like Matt's in the lead right now. Okay. I see you, Matt. Who was your favorite guest host, Revis?
TBJ.
No, he's a resident. No, it's got to be.
Hey, look at here. I can't be biased. I have to be able to say TBJ or you
does not
and
count.
me.
No, we don't count. It's guest, not the host, the guest, the favorite guest host, Revis. Come on now, play within the rules. Who was your favorite guest host?
If I really had to come up with, I would probably say Matt also. Matt is my favorite guest host.
Okay, Matt. Okay. Matt is our winner of 2025 as our favorite guest host. He's going to go to bed tonight after he drinks his little bubbly, and he's going to be feeling very nice knowing that the Lab Tech Show loves him, all right? If you guys are watching the replay, let us know. Bree or Matt says Solo. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Solo, look, hey, Bree or Matt, you see it. That comes from Solo. I don't know why those names are saying that on the screen, but neither here nor there. Favorite guest host, Bree or Matt? Now Bree was doing her thing. She was doing her big girl stuff with that Canva, especially for the ones that was trying to learn Canva. So yeah, wanted to highlight y'all on that. Let's see, we got another one. What was your favorite tech product? Dang, where's Revis at? Why is he not? You said number 44. That's what you told me, right?
44.
Boy, you gonna go to the casino, boy. You gonna do something with that 44. Better than
And
44.
I play Keno, and guess what? 44 gonna be one of my numbers tonight.
I ain't mad at it. Let's see. Who had the best product? Who had the best product of 2025 that we had interviewed? So we interviewed 3 companies this year. We interviewed 3 companies. Who had the best product of 2025? There we go. Was it Skosh? Was it Nudge? Or was it Venestus? Which one was it? Was it Skosh, Nudge, or Venestus? The pill reminder, the heated jacket, or was it the plethora of tech products from Skosh? Skosh had some great products. They had the flask that you could put your phone on while you're working out. They had the cigarette lighter charger that had the Find My, where it was the GPS tracker. They had the desk mount. They had the window glass breaker with the charging, the flashlight. They had all kind of stuff that was over there. So let us know in the comments. Where's this thing at? There we go. Who had the best product of 2025 that we interviewed? Mama D said Nudge. Why you say that, Mama D? Why you say that? LTS best guest host. Woo, thank you after all. Okay, look at Matt over there. He in the comments living his best life right now. Look, he done told his wife, I'm the winner. Mama D, you cannot say the heated jacket and Nudge. You got to pick 1, 2, or 3. Let us know 1, 2, or 3. Let us know in the comments who had the best product for 2025. There you go. Well, which one was it for you, Revis?
I would have to say this is the Nudge, and the reason why I say that because Nudge saved lives.
Okay, all right. I'm not mad at that. Okay, that's what's up. Let me see. Is that? There we go. There's Revis. There he is. His other number is 17. 44 and 17. Yeah.
Okay.
You said you saved lives, huh? That's what you said?
Right. Nudge saves lives. Yes, it does.
Okay.
To remind people to take their medication on time and everything else saves lives.
Okay. And we met them out at CES too. So that was the cool thing about it. And Mike was pretty solid. I got to give Mike his props on that one, man. I think he was a little nervous coming onto the show, but by the time he got through, I think he definitely warmed up to us. So, yeah, that's what it is. You guys said Nudge. Okay. Ray Wright said Venestus. He liked that heated jacket. I still use all 3 of my Nudge devices, says Awesome Fun Things. And let's see, Nudge says Mama D. Mama D, why you like Nudge? I think Awesome Fun Things went out and he bought 3 of them, right? And then let me see, Ray Wright, he said, let me see, who else did? Anybody else say it? Matt says LTS best guest host. Woo woo, thank you. Yeah, Matt gonna be feeling. He gonna be drinking some extra bubbly tonight. I ain't mad.
I
at
ain't
you,
mad
man.
at him.
I'm not mad at it, Matt. I'm not mad at it, man. You enjoy your victory lap, your victory speech. If you had a victory speech, we'll let you say it next week. All right. All right. So that's kind of what we had. The best guest host, best product, and then now we're gonna go right into. Did I have it set up already? I think I got it. We're gonna do this other article. I think I got it in there. Is that it? Yeah, there you go. All right. We talked about Walmart drone delivery, y'all. Check this out.
Wow. The technology is here.
Let's use it.
All right, guys. Walmart drone delivery has hit the suburbs of major cities. They are not playing with you guys. All right. They're saying, hey, we will deliver your packages to you. And if you live in a suburbia area of some small towns, of some major cities, you'll be taken care of. So this is how we did this article back in December. And they said Walmart's basically saying, hey, we stepping up our game. And they're just not talking about the future. They're making moves. And basically, in December, they launched a major campaign in Metro Atlanta. And the company is called Wing. That's owned by Google. And the promise is they are advertising that it is as faster, smoother way to get goods straight to your doorstep. And we're talking about delivery time of 30 minutes or less. The drones are quick. They fly about 60 miles an hour and can carry packages of up to 2.5 pounds, and basically great for light things such as eggs, ice cream, medicine, and maybe even some pet food. All right. Basically, if you're in the Georgia, Metro Atlanta area, if you live in Loganville, McDonough, Dallas, Georgia, Hiram, Conyers, or Woodstock, they're in your area. Now, what's next? They said that they aren't stopping in Georgia. They're already in Dallas, Bentonville, Arkansas, but they planned on expanding. Now, remember, we did this article back in December, earlier this month. And here's an update. Let me give you an update of what's going on. They said, in addition to Atlanta, they've officially expanded to Houston, Charlotte, Orlando, and Tampa. They're hitting 100 total stores across these markets. This is officially makes Walmart the first retailer to scale drone delivery across 5 different states: Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Texas. They not playing, y'all. And then now, this is what they did. They tweaked a few things. They said down in Dallas, Fort Worth, they said they're using Zipline P2 drones. And they're saying that they're even quieter than their original ones. And basically, they can drop packages with pinpoint accuracy while hovering high up. So they don't even have to come all the way down anymore. So they can just be flying like, the Jetsons, and choop, there's your package. And won't break your eggs. How about that? They said they heard people complaining about the buzz. So newer tech they're rolling out in these cities is designed to be quiet so it doesn't disturb the neighborhood. And they even have more weight. That means more options. And they've been testing of carrying more items. And now over 50% of Walmart's inventory is eligible for drone flight. So remember, 2.5 pounds, but now they're saying half of its inventory. Wait till they start being able to deliver alcohol. That's going to be amazing. You might need some ice house or something like that. Now they're saying you can skip the traffic and no more need for quick runs. You just order in the app. So instead of doing Uber Eats or Instacart, would you be willing to do Walmart's drone delivery? Revis, your thoughts?
I think, hey, it's working. All these drones, they're putting them in every industry. Walmart is not just one that's saying it; they're doing it, and I commend them for that. And I want to know in the chats, have any one of you guys used it?
Yeah.
Have anyone in the chat, have you used the Walmart drone delivery?
Well, you got to think who's actually in Charlotte, Tampa, Arkansas, Texas, Dallas area, and Atlanta. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Orlando. Maybe somebody. No, I don't know. That's a good
Yeah,
question, brother.
Kissimmee is right next to me. Orlando is right there.
Sheila Baker, what's
Kiss,
up?
yes, Kissimmee is a suburb of Orlando.
Okay, all right, interesting. Um, the technology is here. We tell you every week the tech is here. What are you gonna do about it? You can say you're not gonna use AI. You can say you're not gonna do facial recognition. You can say you're not gonna do using the app. You can say that all you want, but you see that the technology is undefeated, and I highly recommend you take advantage of what's happening. Man, this is weird that that our timer. But to go back to the website to get our official clock timer, Revis, this is disappointing, brother. But I just highly recommend that you guys in 2026 get out of your own way. You always say, "Oh, the kids know all of this." Well, Tallboy's taking the time, Revis is taking the time to break this stuff down to you guys, and we want you guys to appreciate what we're doing. And as we're talking about it, right, as we talk about the technology, we want you to use it, and we want you to say, hey, if you hear about it, because it takes about 3 or 4 times before you hear word of mouth, see it on TV, might see something come down on your timeline, a family member is talking about it, a colleague is talking about it, and then you might be like, oh yeah. Well, we have a show that's designated and designed to say, hey, this is happening in real time, and we really want you to not dismiss it.
We want you to embrace it and not be left behind.
Yeah, you're not lying. So I don't know. I just think that the technology is here. I tried to dumb it down as simple as I possibly could. I could really do these articles in 20, 25 minutes, like literally. But I try to have a conversation with you, and that's the purpose of the show, is to have a conversation, to be interactive with you and let you know what we have going on. And when we do these things, you can now be engaged, because it's like, hey, you can go watch a YouTube live stream or a pre-recorded video, but you can't talk back to that person, right? You can't have those conversations with them. You get a chance to have a conversation with myself and Revis in real time. And we're showing it to you in the fine print. So it's not like we making shit up. We ain't doing that. Like, we telling you what it is. Like, they reported it. It's on the news. We're telling it to you before it gets mainstream, and we want you to understand that this is here, and they not waiting on us. So you either gonna embrace it, and this is not no fear mongering or anything like that. It's more of a, this is more of a, we want you to use the technology, and we want you to say, I'm ahead of it. So when the neighbors or the lady in the old lady in the grocery store said, I don't know how to work this technology, guess what? You be like, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I know how to do it. And then you can, feel like you're smarter than the average bear, if that makes sense. Help me out, Revis. I'm struggling with the words.
Yeah, we could look at Alexa, play James Brown, I Feel Good. See, that's how real this is. This is real. We come to you live every week. We try to make everything fun, engaging, and everything else. And if your Alexa just went off, hey, shout out to Revis, hey?
Yeah, he did that 2 hours and 15 minutes and 52 seconds before we go into the new year. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get that on the clock before on the screen before we get up out of here. We got a few more things and then we're out of here, y'all. I want you guys to enjoy New Year's, but before you do that, I want to let it be known that somebody had asked Tall Boy, I want to learn this AI. Okay, well, guess what? I'm free this Saturday, right before I leave to go to CES. If you want to learn, go to connect.tallboy.us. It says a 1 hour session. I've seen that we're going about a little bit over an hour and a half, 2 hours. But you get to learn the basics of prompting. You walk away feeling confident. You learn what AI model is best for you, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity. I know that there's other models out there, but ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity are the three main players that I think that you should really look into. If it's for work purposes and you have to learn another one, let's have that conversation offline and then maybe we can work something out. But we're going to do a group session. If you are available on Saturday, the cost is $35 per person. It is a virtual session. Come on the virtual session with your cameras turned on. You can come on your phone, your tablet, your PC. The technology is there. You can come on your phone, tablet, or PC. And we're going to figure this stuff out together. All right. So if you got two phones, that's great. If you got a tablet and a phone, that's great. If you got a laptop and a phone, that's even better. So I want you to see how this stuff works. We're going to give you AI Basics 101. All you got to do is go to connect.tallboy.us. Leave your email address in the notes so I can send you the private link because you can't share the link. You share the link and then you ain't paid. I'm gonna be like looking at you like sideways, like how you get in here? So learn the basics of prompting. Learn what these models can do for you. Why each model is what it is, and we go from there. That's basically it. So if you really want to learn, if you care about AI, or you want to say I gotta learn this, then pull up on a Saturday. 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to make myself available for 2 hours. And if you really, really want to learn, I got you. I'll start doing some promo stuff tomorrow. So that way it gives people time to do whatever they need to do. And that's pretty much it. What do they say? The brands. What's going on, everybody? Lab Tech Show, your live production in tallboy.us. You see the brands. We do this every Wednesday. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube Music. And we're also on Roku and Amazon Fire at TBE Media. And then if you would like to support us, Cash App, PayPal, you see the work that goes in with this show. Come on, support the show. Think big, think tall, think tall boy. Why? Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. And think tall boy because he said so and he is doing it. And then also, since we asking for support, might as well. The link is right there in the comments. We're going to CES. We're out on Sunday. We're out. All you got to do is, we talked about Cash App pools. And for the ones that are not familiar with Cash App pools, if you've ever heard of GoFundMe, this is Cash App's version of GoFundMe. Basically, you set a dollar amount of what you think that you would like your pool to be. You can send the link or you can add people and to the Cash App pool by their Cash App tag, or you can send out the link. The link is in the description. The link is in the comments. It's pinned at the top. If you would like to support us, click on the scan the QR code on your phone or click the link in the comments. And whether it's $1, $10, $50, $100, or if you want to do the whole 1,000, pull up on us. Cash App pool, support us because we will be in Vegas from Sunday till Friday. So please, you know what CES is, the Consumer Electronics Show. It's the largest tech convention. We're here to meet these companies. We're here to meet these brands. And the goal is for them to come on to the show. You saw what we did. We like to do giveaways. We like you to engage with the companies. We like for you to ask intellectual questions and let these people know that you care about their products. You probably need it in your life. So this is why we go to CES, to highlight products that make sense for you in your home, whether it's that heated jacket, whether it's that pill reminder, whether it's Scotch products, or any other cool products that we've had in the past that have come onto this show. We go to this convention, we highlight companies that make sense for you, not just the big box brands, the big names. We find the startups, the middle tier companies, and the big brands, and we say, look, we're going to bring them to the Lab Tech Show. So that's what CES is all about, and we're asking you to support. So if you feel in your heart that you can do it, let's do it. All right, that's what it is. Revis, how you feeling, man? You getting tired? You ready to start drinking?
Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired, but yes, I'm still gonna have me a drink.
He said, I'm still going to have a drink. All right. Look, man, we're going to do one more article and we're going to be up out of here. I'm not going to pull up the article, but I'll just talk about it. Amazon and Perplexity. We're talking about AI and agentic browsing. You're going to hear this word called agentic AI. You're going to hear agentic browsing over the course of 2026 a lot more. Mark my words, you're going to hear it, okay? Basically, Amazon is beefing with the company Perplexity. I tell people all the time, Gemini, Perplexity are the two AI models you should really be honing in on. There's another one that's coming up right now called Claude because they're good for their writing models. But I tell you to go to Perplexity because they show you the sources of where they pull their information from. ChatGPT is not always accurate, but Perplexity is spot on. They're saying, hey, this is where we got our sources. Gemini has its own reasoning as well. And but Perplexity and Amazon are beefing with each other, and they're saying it's all over the future of AI shopping. And basically, we did this article back in November, and Amazon basically said, look, stop. Fall back off of your agentic AI agent, and they sent a cease and desist letter saying, "Stop it! Like you're coming onto our property, our intellectual property, and you're scraping our website, and we don't like it." And they're saying we don't want no bots, we don't want no scraping, and you're messing up the customer experience. And Amazon is using, Comet is using store customer logins to shop, and Amazon is saying that this is a privacy risk. Perplexity is saying Amazon's move straight up bullying and arguing that Comet is a user agent acting for the people, not a regular bot, so it shouldn't be an issue. But Amazon is low-key developing its own AI shopper called Buy For Me. So Perplexity came with their Comet, which is their agentic browsing. And what agentic browsing means is you tell the AI to do something and it takes over your phone, it takes over your computer, and it does all the work for you. You don't do anything. And Amazon is saying, hey, we're coming to market with this Buy For Me, but we're not there yet. But Comet came to the market first, and they're like, hey, you can't do that. That's against our terms. And Perplexity is saying, no, it is what it is. And now, basically, it's a whole situation, but the real is they're fighting over who gets to the bag in the AI shopping game. Basically, with this agentic AI browsing, it saves time and energy. Basically, you literally say, I'm looking for a flight. I'm looking for a mouse. I'm looking for a microphone. I'm looking for a TV. And you go on to Amazon.com through Comet browser, which is owned by Perplexity. And you say, this is what you're looking for. I'm looking for a mouse for my laptop. Find me the best price under $30 that does these functions. And you press send, and it literally goes into Amazon. It finds the product. You're not touching the phone. You know, currently you open up your tabs on your phone. You currently open up your laptop and you open up 3 or 4 tabs and you're doing price comparison. They do all of that for you. And they're saying it's a simplified user experience, enhanced price comparison, and basically they securely manage and apply your login credentials. The agent eliminates the frustration and time spent resetting and typing passwords, making the checkout process smoother and effortlessly. So they find the product. They're already in your account. You find the product that you like, you go in and you add your credit card and you make your payment yourself. So they don't make the purchase for you. They can if you set it up that way, but I don't recommend that. But this is what they're doing. And so Amazon is saying, no, you can't do that. This is our intellectual property. You cannot come in. We have our own buy for me thing. And no, you can't do that. So basically, this was back in November. Well, Amazon took Perplexity to court, and they said in Northern California, and they said that the lawsuit is real. Amazon isn't just sending stop it emails. They have now filed a formal lawsuit, and they're accusing Perplexity of computer fraud, claiming that the Comet browser is basically breaking and entering by disguising itself as a regular Chrome browser to get around Amazon security. It's getting personal. And the CEO of Amazon, his name is Andy Jassy. He hasn't been holding back on the phone calls. And he basically said that Comet experience is degraded, complaining that the prices are often wrong, delivery estimates are off, and zero personalization. And Perplexity is standing on business. They say, we not backing down. Bullying is not innovation. They're framing this as a fight for your right to hire a digital assistant. You're hiring a digital assistant with the Comet browser. And they basically told Amazon, you don't own the user, and the user owns their own AI. So who's going to win this battle? Revis, what you think?
I still don't understand why they're arguing if Perplexity is actually selling Amazon stuff to people. They're actually going on Amazon and they finding the cheapest thing and they're reporting back to you and you purchasing it. I still don't understand that.
Well, all I can tell you is this Perplexity is the truth. Black Friday, I was looking, and I'm just going to share my experience with you. I was looking for a generator, and I literally said, I'm going into Home Depot, find me the best electric generator. I went into Comet, and I said, tell me the difference between these generators. Revis, Solo, and myself, we interviewed a company out at CES. I was going to buy this generator just on the strength of the fact that we interviewed them. And then I said, give me the comparable generators, right? That are close to this brand here that we had interviewed at CES. And they told me the positives and the negatives of the generator that we had interviewed at CES. And I was just going to do it just because we did the interview. But then when they did the price comparison and the comparison of the two generators, this other brand was way better than the generator that we had interviewed at CES. No knock to them, just for what I was looking for. I said, go to Home Depot and find me the best price. Go to Amazon, find me the best price. Go to their websites, find me the best price. I literally typed all that in and said, find me the best price. I sat my phone down and Comet did the work. Comet is owned by Perplexity. It's its own AI browser. It's a free browser. So you're accustomed to Chrome, you're accustomed to Microsoft Edge. Well, there's a new player in town and it's called Comet. And basically it has an assistant functionality and it's your digital AI assistant. You can say, find me juice, find me the best whatever it is. You don't have to open up multiple tabs like you currently do on Edge or on Chrome. It does all of the work for you. I literally went to Amazon, looked at the pricing, went to Home Depot, looked at the pricing. They told me go to Home Depot, get this model here, and I got it, and boom, I kid you not, y'all. Found the best deal out there. No need to go open up 30,000 tabs to find what I was looking for. It gave me what I was looking for. Less work on me. How long is it going to take to do price comparison? Less work. Did all the work for me. Revis is looking for fishing poles, and he say go to Hibbett Sports and go to whatever other stores that are out there. He puts in the fishing pole or the fishing rod that he's looking for and tell me the difference between these two fishing rods and tell me the best price. It literally will go on Amazon and any other websites that he tells it. He puts his phone down, he puts his computer down, and it just takes over your phone and it cooks and it gives you the answer. 2026, this is where we're going into. Ray Wright said, tonight is your last night. You're right. You can get a free year of Perplexity Pro if you have a PayPal or a Venmo account. All I'm asking you to do, if you own PayPal, you own Venmo, if you own one of these, don't say that we did not give you a gift going into 2026. Tonight's your last night. You only got a few hours. Google, Perplexity, and PayPal. Google, Perplexity, and Venmo. It'll give you an article. You can read it. You can click on the link, and you just log into your Venmo or your PayPal account. You get a free year. All of these AI models are free. All of them are free. Then they have a $19.99 a month tier, and then they have a $200 a month tier. If you using ChatGPT, use ChatGPT for free, and then come over here and get Perplexity Pro for free, but you're getting the $19.99 Pro model for free for a whole year. Just make sure you set the reminder. Make sure you set that reminder for December 29th. And say cancel Perplexity if you don't like it, because you don't want to get hit with a $19.99 charge going into 2027. So, free gift. Revis, your thoughts, real quick.
Hey, it works. If it works, it works. I like Perplexity. I have never used it, but I like what you say about it, and I think it works.
I got my brother into AI. He needed a photo background color change for his passport. I asked Gemini, boom, done. Hey man, AI is about to disrupt a lot of things. It's about to disrupt a lot of things. And so before it disrupts things, why don't you use it and figure out how you can make it work for you? That's the best way to describe it. Don't complain about it. For every reason, for every finger you point, you got 3 of them looking back at you. Find a way to make it work for you. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Perplexity, I know Amazon is mad, but you were about to do the same thing. They just beat you to the punch. Get out your feelings and say, how can we be innovative? But you wanna own it because you own the whole ecosystem. Nah, I'm sorry. Comet for the win for 2025. Like really, Comet for the win for 2025. All right, Revis, that's pretty much it, man. We talked about it. We hollered at it. What was the best thing for you for 2025? Real briefly.
The best thing for me was conversations. Conversations.
Yeah. So if you don't know, Revis and TBJ, they did a relationship show on the Lab Tech Show. You got a chance to know Revis's personality over the summer. I think we'll have a conversation and it will be coming back in 2026. And that's what it was. For me, learning how to create videos through AI. Because like I said, I want to help businesses, and I know New York is having these laws, but my thing is, you have a small business. You can't afford a commercial. Let's just be honest. Do you know how much a commercial, just Google how much does it cost for a commercial, a 30-second or 60-second commercial to be created, produced, and advertised? Forget the creation, forget the production, because the price just came down, and now you just have to focus on the average. Now, you still got to pay. But what I'm saying is learning how to do that was like a highlight for me for 2025. And I'm looking forward to seeing more AI advancements. People were like, well, what if you get put out of business with video production? I may, but I'm going to learn it because there's going to always be somebody that's not going to want to learn it, and they're going to use me, if that makes sense. So that's the way I look at it. So that was my highlight. I'm looking forward to doing more AI. We're going to build this community even bigger and better into 2026. Probably less YouTube shows, more community engagement. So we're, having you guys sooner than later join the community, be a part of that. And if you're interested, we can talk more freely. We can do and say, keep it real, if that makes sense. And that's what it's going to be. That's the way I look at it. So We got 1 hour, 56 minutes. And so that gives you about less than 2 hours to figure out what you're going to do for the new year. If you're still here after all this time, I thank you so much. Revis, wherever you are tonight in Iowa, you said, man, I hope you
Yes.
have a damn grand old time. Thank you so much for coming on to the show, because we normally hear you on the phone, but you literally came on. You look good. You shaved yourself. You got the shiny bald head for the ladies to see what you look like. Yeah, man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget Cash App
Hey.
Pool. It's in the links, and it's in the link. It's in the description. You saw the flyer. Feel free to hit the QR code, support us, and that's pretty much it. These AI commercials are for real, and that's just the way I see it. And anything else before I get up out of here, Revis?
Hey, I just want everybody to be safe and drink responsibly and enjoy the new year.
That's what's up, Revis. Well, look, I see 45 is our countdown timer, but I was trying to find the AI commercial because there's no way we're not going into 2020, ending 2025 without playing an AI commercial. So we'll probably have a lot more in 2026. But where's the other one at? Oh, man. Oh, well. The one that I really wanted to show you, it is what it is. But yeah, here, check this out, and then we're gonna do our countdown.
Alexa, play my favorite R&B song. I learned what to buy so I can get my groove on.
The Lab Tech Show showed me how I can easily remember to take my meds. Well, look, I got my nudge.
Revis told me to expand my vocabulary. Do you see this bumptious driver?
I embraced it, and it saved me the walk to my gate. Tall boy drops gems.
I see you, Granddad, keeping up.
I'm not trying to get left behind.
It's time to cancel this subscription and make the switch to AI.
Better use of our money. The Lab Tech Show breaks down the latest tech, makes it simple, and keeps it real. For the culture, for everybody. Wednesdays at 8.
Uh-oh, everybody. Tall Boy Revis and Sharente and Solo and Sammy Superstar, they going to CES, y'all. They going to CES. So make sure you support them. And look forward to seeing you guys when you guys get back home. And hopefully you guys have a good time, all right? So Happy New Year to everybody. And yeah, bring in the new year the way you want to do it. Here we go, y'all.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Tall boy.
Happy New Year, everybody. TBJ, Revis, Tall Boy. It was a great year.
Tall boy.